let's do this. Ahava, how are you? It's great to meet you.
It's great to meet you too, Jimmy. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing this. This is a huge value to the folks in our community and on our newsletter and that follow us on social to get to meet you, hear your voice, see your face, and learn more about this content role that you're hiring for, which we'll talk about in specific detail. But first, can you tell us about this business, AHA Media Group? You started this company. You're the president of this company, and I'd be curious just to learn more about it.
Yeah, sure. So we're a copywriting and content strategy company. We focus solely on healthcare. So payer, provider, med tech, you name it, we do it if it's healthcare related, senior living, all of it. And we have a team of 42 writers, editors, and content strategists who create copy. We're very proud. We represent some of the biggest brands, healthcare brands in the world, really. And we are looking for a content strategy team lead who will help build our internal content strategy practice.
Got it. So this person will work on behalf of AHA Media, not on behalf of clients?
Well, they'll work for AHA Media Group on client work.
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha. Where will this person fit in? Like, do you have this person already in this role and this will be like another version of them? Or is this a brand new role?
Yeah, no, we don't. So we've been increasing the amount of content strategy work that we do overall year over year. And we have a really wonderful team of freelance content strategists. And some of our writers also can do some of the smaller content strategy projects. But as our clientele has grown and we're taking on more complex projects, we really need somebody who can come in and manage that part of it internally and also manage that fabulous group of freelance content strategists who we've trained in our processes and, do the work and create the products the way that, we want them created.
Right. That's really cool. I feel like I have to ask, remote?
Yeah, 100%.
100% remote. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the whole company is 100% remote. In order to stay connected, we have a daily huddle every day at 10:07. Drop in anytime. And we have a whiteboard meeting every Tuesday where we go over all 91 projects we're working on right now. That was today. And then, every supervisor meets with her team together or his team, and then, meets with everybody individually for 30 minutes every week. I meet with my direct reports 30 minutes every week. And then we also have transparent systems. So Basecamp, Salesforce, Harvest, everybody can see what, everybody's doing. It's not like a big brother atmosphere. It's just like, everything's transparent and we all know what everybody's up to and what their challenges are and, what they're dealing with on a daily basis, weekly basis, quarterly basis, that kind of thing. Yeah.
It sounds like you know how to work remotely. I mean,
no, we've set up tons of systems. We have all the playbooks created, the style guides. Our freelance writers and editors and content strategists have like their own training base camps and all these resources that are available to them. And then we also provide quarterly trainings to our product team. So we really try to keep a tight-knit family. I check in with every freelancer once a year. I just had a meeting today. We sent everybody like AHA Media Group logo vests. And we had this like really kooky scavenger hunt party at the end of the year. And believe it or not, freelancers get bonuses.
Nice.
So we
That's
really
awesome.
do take care. Yeah, it's like a family. Just everyone's really bright, super creative, very collaborative. We're really mission driven. Our goal is to empower people to make the most important decisions of their lives, B2C, B2B, B2P, business to physician. So we really value the talent that's on the front lines for us. And we're really proud of the work that we do.
That's really cool. Really cool. Can we talk for a minute about subject matter expertise? Is this a role that someone with plenty of content strategy background could come in and nail, or should they have worked in healthcare in some capacity in the past?
No, we need both. So this is where it's like, I'm calling it like a unicorn position because, we've interviewed quite a number of people and we've had even more people apply. And when I conduct an interview, the first thing I ask somebody is, can you define content strategy? And if they say it's helping the user accomplish their goals and also supporting the business objectives, then I know that I can continue the conversation. I've just given it away. But if somebody starts talking about like blogs or SEO or social media, then I know that they're really describing content marketing. Now, the content strategy team lead that we're looking for needs to have in-depth knowledge of SEO. But that's because so much of content strategy is attached to that findable piece of content. The other thing that we really stress is customer-centric language, which is also known as plain language. And for us, the core tenets of plain language are find what they need, understand what they need, use what they need. So if we're not using the vocabulary that the audience is using, then they're not going to find the content. And that's why SEO and SEO research is so critical to us.
Got it. That makes sense. And then in terms of someone with some type of healthcare, medical background, like what does that look like? I mean, if someone has worked for like, for example, a SaaS company that creates software for providers or something like that, does that, like, would that qualify for you?
I think so. I think that we're looking for somebody with a little bit more of an inside clinical background who knows about consumer facing and physician facing, but we're doing a ton in the med tech industry. COVID has opened up a lot of stuff within software, telehealth, that kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, I think if you have a healthcare experience and you're committed to trying to change what healthcare communications looks like online, then I want to talk to you.
Got it. Got it. That's really cool. Can we talk a little bit about what this person will do on a day-to-day basis and who they will interact with on your team?
Sure, absolutely. So the first thing that they'll do is they'll support the account managers when we start with new clients who have SEO needs or who have content strategy needs. Some of the reports, we have 5 distinct content strategy products that we produce. 2 of them are discoveries, 3 of them are solutions. So they may be involved in both doing the discoveries or creating the solutions. They also may be handing these off to freelance content strategists that we've worked with on a number of projects. They may also recruit new freelance content strategists to do this work and train them and understand what needs to happen. So that's like the primary job. And that could include auditing, quality, SEO auditing, stakeholder interviews, creating personas, creating key messaging statements, working on voice and tone, doing competitive gap analysis. Like, it's all part of our product suite. And different products work together for our different clients, workflow stuff, that kind of work. So that's the 2 like core responsibilities of that content strategy team lead, is to really support the account team with client work and understanding what client needs. And then the second is to sort of lead, grow, and manage these content strategists and content strategy products. And then the third thing is this for somebody to really help us maintain and continue our thought leadership practice, to understand the best practices inside of SEO, inside of healthcare content. I mean, our agency is really setting a lot of those. So I want to find somebody who's really like committed to improvement and wants to constantly like push the needle on the field and say like, we can't talk like this, or we need to say things like this. We're very proud. At the beginning of COVID, we created a COVID plain language cheat sheet. It won a couple of awards. So, really proud to be able to contribute to the industry in that way and want to continue that work.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Will this person report directly to you?
Yes, they will.
Cool. Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to say or that I should have asked you about this role that I didn't?
Yeah, I think one of the most important things is that it's a cultural fit. Like, we all know people who are talented, but who just don't fit in. So the values at AHA Media Group are like, we always do the best we can, no matter what, like deliver the best work. We really value, we say that meaningful life leads to meaningful work. So it's a very balanced culture. I don't want people working more than 40 hours a week. I think that's just dumb. Like, you just burn out that way. I'm looking for people who, like I said, are always learning, committed to improvement, are impeccable with their words and their actions. I'm clearly like a pretty straightforward person, and I value that in other people. And then we're looking, like I said, for people who are mission driven and dedicated to the work, but who also want to have a good time. And, we laugh a lot and, we joke around, and, our work sometimes gets heavy, especially during COVID. It was rough. And we really just try to keep the team inspired and motivated and feeling good about the work that we're doing. So that cultural fit, I think, is a really important part of what we're looking for.
Cool. I love it. I think it sounds like an amazing opportunity. I think that folks will also really appreciate like getting to hear directly from you a little bit more about the company and the role. So as we go out and share this job listing, we'll make sure we highlight this so the folks can check it out. But can't thank you enough for taking time to do this. And I hope we can send some good folks your way shortly here.
Yay. I would love that. Thank you so much, Jimmy. I really appreciate it. And happy holidays.
Yeah, thanks. It's same to you.